right on the backside of our campground. Only probably about 100 yards from our actual campers. Here's a 360-degree view of what's around us.
This doesn't work right now. I think I need to shorten the span. I think how I don't know.
Sun came up this morning. Not a cloud in the sky. It's probably a good 65 degrees already. And we're thinking that that direction is Sedona. We'll probably head down that way tomorrow and check it out.
Here in Cottonwood, Arizona, we have
the forest trap.
There we go. Santa's window. Hard to check it out.
Well, good morning. What is it, Tuesday?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
That's perfect, man. I love it.
It's Tuesday. We are at, it's called Tuzigoot, and it's a national monument, and it's way up top of that hill there, and it is an old Indian settlement. It's the ruins of an old Indian settlement, and we are going to go up there and check that out first today. We are waiting to open the gates. We're too early. It's kind of weird.
It's actually was built in like 1000 BC.
BC?
Yeah.
Or AD?
No, BC.
BC?
It's way.
So this thing's 3,000 years old.
That's what I read.
Cool. And you can see it from the mound that's outside of our, I shouldn't call it a mound, it's a ridge line that's outside of our camping loop. It's an easy hike up there. Maybe I'll get a picture of that later on. And so we're going to check that out. Then we're going to go to Montezuma's well and Montezuma's castle, both American Indian settlement remains. So we'll get back with you as soon as they get the gates open. All right, entering Tuzigoot.
Snake bite.
Stay on the trail. Huh. Damn it. We have ladders that go through the roof. Did you read this somewhere?
Uh-huh. So So these are some of the different rooms that would have housed individual families. And from some of the information we read, the doors were in the roofs. So since the roofs are gone, we don't see the doors. But as you can see, there's no door anywhere at any of these things. Oh, except we're up where Rick's at. That one has a door entry.
Wonder how tall they were.
And for defensive purposes, they're up on top of this ridge line. Makes it easy to defend.
From the great white buffalo.
I don't think they're defending against the great white buffalo.
Come on.
I would suspect they're defending against other tribes.
Buffalo.
Very cool. Alright. Ooh, it's dark in here. A little bit. So we're inside now and going up to the top where I suspect there's more setups for individual families and stuff. It looks the way it's set up, it looks like they set this thing up where families would have about as you can see down in there, each family had probably 12 by probably 16, and that's what your family would have. And as you can see, there's several remaining ones up here, and each family had its own little cubby or whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool. And as you can see out there, more of where the copper mining took place. That shut down back in the, I think it said the 60s, and then apparently in 2006 they came in and looks like they put down dirt over the old mines and planted some plants and whatnot and let it get back to its natural habitat. Just with the big ditch, unfortunately. Alrighty. So this is the other side.
What's left?
From the
This is kind of what we saw. From
observation point, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different rooms over here now. And like I said, each room represented pretty much one family. There's quite a few rooms down there. Let's see, 6, 9.
And then they had their central
They
room.
had a timeout room.
That's kind of, it looks like close to,
No, kids behaved a little bit much better back then, probably.
that looks like probably about 20 rooms, which would represent 20
I'm
families.
sure they did.
Times 4 would be about 80 people on this side. And then we are camping way out there. We're not too far from the campgrounds, really only about maybe 8 or 10 miles. I see down there's a couple of little extra rooms. They're away from the main structure of where the families lived. Those are like places down there like where they would make Rico live and stuff like that. You know, people they didn't want mixed in with the general population. Okay, we have just arrived at Montezuma's castle. It's about 30 miles or so from the campground. Another national monument. Where'd Rick go? Oh, he's way up there already. That thumb Dick? Yeah, that's him. He put his shirt on and goes, I love this shirt, but it's hard to button up. It's missing like 3 buttons. It's like, oh, it shouldn't be too hard to button 2 buttons.
Get it buttoned?
Right back there is still one.
No, he was talking about his shirt on film.
Oh, that's just great. Everybody needs to know that.
It's your favorite shirt.
It is though.
All right, so we're at the visitor center. We're at the go check in. All right, and off we go down the yellow brick road to Montezuma's castle. Let's see if I got some information on this place.
I remember it being the last place I had it was when we were
Montezuma's castle. It's a 5-story, 20-room dwelling built sometime between 1000 and 1300 AD. It occupies cliff about 100 feet above the valley. They originally thought it was an Aztec dwelling, and that's why it's named Montezuma's Castle, but then they later found out that it is not, and the local Indian tribes built this. So here we go, Montezuma's Castle. Alright, so there it is. We're starting to come into view here. It's up in that big old cave looking thing.
Trip, I might be taking me some photography
Lessons.
classes.
I
want to be
Montezuma's
I
Castle.
came real close to buying a professional camera. Kind of wish I would have.
Pippa can take some really good pictures.
Why is your eye? That's what you see.
And there's a tree over on Adams Road. I can't do it now because it'll have leaves on it, but it's the coolest looking tree and a huge tree in somebody's front yard.
And that's way on up there.
So are the
You've
areas
got to
that
see
are
this.
below it that are kind of open, are they where they live in those as well?
The 2 rectangular openings are drainable. They're pretty shallow. They store dry beans and dry corn in there. The other holes along there are just erosion holes. Although I sometimes speculate if the pig was misbehaving, it could get sent down there.
Check it out, dude.
Alright, and up the hill we go. This is Montezuma's Well. We just got a great little tutorial of what's going on here from one of the National Park Rangers. And this sounds like it's going to be a lot cooler than I even kind of thought this morning. We're going to see a big well that is fed by a natural spring. This thing takes in, the spring pumps out 1 million gallons of water a day. There's an outlet on the wall that lets out 1 million gallons a day. So it stays very well balanced. The water is no longer drinkable. It has too much arsenic and other nasty things in it. It was originally used as an irrigation source. So we're going to see at the end, an irrigation channel and stuff like that that was built 1,000 years ago. So up the steps we go. We'll get back with you in a minute.
Somebody down in there.
Oh, yeah, you can go down there. But decide if we are.
Well, I think it just looks pretty good from right freaking here.
Yeah.
Montezuma's well.
It has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, Aztecs had nothing to do with it. And there's some dwellings up here where the locals lived back 1,000 years ago.
Huh?
The other one's probably underneath it. That's the other there too.
And this used to be, what did he call it? A something dome.
It's like a volcano dome or something.
And the dome collapsed, which opened up the spring, which allowed the water to start filling it.
There's the second.
And then down here, there's also a dwelling.
Which were on camera too. Unfortunately, they have to do it.
Alrighty. We came down into the well, and lo and behold, we found where the water lets out. It drains right here and goes underground. Coming down another little path, and lo and behold, here's the irrigation trench. This thing's supposedly thousands of years old.
Huh?
Toxic as hell.
There's a big old hole there.
Very cool. Yeah, this is actually, I wanted to see this one and it's down in the pit.
And out there's the river.